colleagues submitted via phone understands Labor Day weekend, so trying to be accommodating. But they're asking for kind of an explainer of if we do reach the rolling blackout stage, what does that look like? How is it determined? And what would the size and scope be? But just a basic background on that.
Yeah, at the California Independent System Operator, we watch the real-time supply-demand balance for the grid. If we get to that point where all of these other tools that we have described are the energy, the demand response, the emergency response, our operating reserves, if those are exhausted, at that point we would be conveying to the utilities that it would be time to drop load. And the utilities, the individual utilities inside of our balancing authority, our service area, would then allocate those rotating outages to their customers. They would make the determination about the best way to allocate them. And typically the goal is to try to keep them as short of duration and as minimum impact as possible for individual consumers. They would be rotated and moved across the system as a way to minimize them. And our expectation, if we got there, of course we're going to do everything we possibly can not to, is that they would likely be of relatively shorter duration as we move through the evening and eventually demand starts to taper off after that 4 to 9 period. So that's the protocol. We're in very, very tight coordination with the major utilities in our service territory. They are all prepared. We've been rehearsing this for months. If we got here, we're always trying to be maximally prepared well in advance of an event like this. That is, of course, the last measure, but I want to redirect people's attention to that this is something that we can influence dramatically together by stepping up together here over the next 24, 48 hours and really leaning in to bend that demand curve and take those specific steps that can make a real difference.